Geek Life presents.
What's up, and welcome to the Week in Geek. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
What up, what up?
We're here to hit you with the top 10 in comic book trends. But first,
What's up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a great week. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. We haven't heard from some of you in a little while, so let's get the conversation going. We got a lot to talk about this week.
yo, on Instagram, Geek Life Comics, Nocturnal Creek, we've had some good, interesting topics on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Great conversations, great back and forth. Just talking about the hobby in general and everything that goes on with it.
Because we just talked about what was the worst Spider-Man movie.
Oh, yeah, you had your little poll up there.
Yes.
If you guys participated, it was Spider-Man 3
versus Fantastic Four,
which is the worst. And what would the people say?
Spider-Man 3 was worse by 63%.
By 63%?
Yes.
Really?
So, and it was like 100 and something people who voted. So, it's legit, because it was pretty bad. But
yeah.
I don't know. Did you see the new Venom movie?
Yes. Yes, I did.
What did you think, son?
I was super disappointed.
Like, what's up with my man Villain? When did he become a punk?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I expected more because it was Woody, because it was Carnage. Tom Hardy is an amazing actor as well.
All day, every day. It was just bad.
It just, the writing was...
We're going to move on.
It was weak.
So, I wonder how this movie is going to affect the market today. Let's check it out. Alright, number 10 is on this list is... It takes me back to when you're a kid, sitting in front of your black and white TV with the little click knobs on it.
Yep.
You remember how to hook up a Nintendo back in the day?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Hit
Yeah.
that little prongs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about Super Mario Brothers #1.
Yeah.
And this is the first solo series of Mario.
Yeah, I love like that era. Like that's so iconic to my childhood. Just the Mario Brothers. I remember going to the pizzeria to play the arcade game or whatever, and then when everybody started getting Nintendos, going to people's houses to play it. It was just.
Do you know where
such a blast.
Mario originally started from?
No.
Donkey Kong.
That's right. Yeah, that's
The
right.
little thing.
Yeah, that's right. He came out. That's right. I did know that. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
from Donkey Kong. So obviously, there's been casting.
Chris
for
Pratt,
the new
Charlie
movie.
Day.
Charlie Day all
Are
day.
going to voice it. So coming up real soon.
Jack Black, Seth Rogen.
Everybody named Mama. I think we're going to be in that one too.
That would be amazing. So obviously, anytime there's casting, these books start catching up heat. Now,
$185 raw right now for this book.
raw for this book. Now, is this that beautiful yellow cover? Is that what that is?
But remember, the first appearance of Mario was in Blip #1, which is a magazine.
Which is a magazine, but they had like a short comic panel or page or whatever in that magazine, and this is where Donkey Kong first appeared in comic form. Mario first appeared in comic form.
Is it Mario or Mario?
It's Mario.
It's Mario.
I don't know.
But do you think this book is going to last?
I think to certain collectors, this will always hold like an important part in their collecting heart. Now, is this gonna see like Miles Morales numbers? It could.
You think so?
In certain circles. This is not a book that every comic book head is going after.
This is like a Dragon Ball Z type thing. If you
If
don't
you're
know
into it, you're into it. But if you're not, you're probably not that big into it.
This is one of the books that I would grab and flip real quick before the interest starts dying back down.
Yeah. Today's number 9 book is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. This is from 2016. This book, I think, catches a lot of people off guard.
Man, it's dope. You got them saying the little genius girl. You know what I'm saying, she finds a dinosaur and they fight crime together.
It's a crazy story. I'm all for it. Being that this is like a fairly recent modern age book. I think it started catching heat like fairly early on.
2 years ago, I got this book for around $60.
And back then, I mean,
that was a nice little chunk of change.
Right, like it was moving up pretty quickly.
But right now, you can't get it for less than $185, $200 raw.
Raw. So imagine what a 9.8 is going for.
It's going to be ridiculous. And when the show drops on Disney Plus, which is animated, it's going to skyrocket. Now that could be the Miles Morales.
Ooh, I have an idea for a new poll.
Okay.
Does animated shows versus live action, which books command more value?
That's a good one. And I wonder if Moon Girl is going to be canon in the MCU.
I wonder that too. Yeah. Does the animated stuff, is that official, legit MCU stuff?
I'm hearing that What If you missed this week's episode of What If.
I still haven't watched What If.
What?
At all. I haven't seen any episodes.
This was the one to watch.
Really?
If you didn't see any other one, this was the one to watch.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's canon. So if that's canon, Moon Girl can be canon.
Bada bing.
Alright, number 8 on this list is Green Lantern number 24. This is the first appearance of Karshan.
Karshan, aka Shark.
Yes, not Shark King.
Not Shark.
Not King Shark.
No.
I'm saying this is a regular tiger shark that gets into a radioactive explosion and becomes a humanoid type creature.
Dude. And the reason why this character is starting to catch some heat right now is
India Moore is going to be cast in Aquaman number 2 as Karshan.
okay. So they're changing the character's gender for the movie.
But here's a funny thing. In the comic books, every time Karshan gets their butt kicked, they turn him right back into a regular tiger shark until he figures out how to do it again.
I kind of hope they don't do that in the movie. That's like one of those things that are like comic book only type cheesiness. You know what I mean?
My problem is, okay, I get that a tiger shark might got hit with the explosion this the first time, but to do it 2 or 3 more times, my man had to get lung cancer or something. How many radioactive explosions can you be in?
I don't
Deep
know.
fried shark.
Deep fried. Yo, number 7 today. I'm kind of excited about this.
Why?
Because this is a book that I love to collect. I love these types of books. I feel like most collectors don't care about stuff like this. But apparently I'm wrong because it's on the top 10 list. Today's number 7 is Heathcliff number 1, the 1980s Star Comics Marvel imprint book. There's been announcements made that there's some new stuff coming out with Heathcliff.
Legendary acquired the film and television rights for this. So they're not going to do it for the kindness of their heart. So we got to expect a show.
Yeah, we definitely got to expect something new coming out. I hope they don't go the cheesy route of... Did you ever watch the Garfield movies when they came out?
Yes, and they were corny.
Yeah, they were so
Them and the
cheesy.
Smurfs.
And I loved Garfield growing up as a kid.
I wonder if they're
loved
going to put the
Heathcliff as a
junkyard
kid.
cats. Remember the junkyard cats that were with him?
Yeah.
What if they put him in there with him? Now that'd be kind of dope.
That would be dope. I would love to see that. Yeah.
Like Heathcliff was an OG. Like he could whoop everybody.
Yeah, he was so gully.
Yeah.
And then like so player, you know, like it
At the
was
same
dope.
time, he got a little shawty he follow around and everything. Man. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day we can grow up and be like Heathcliff. Alright, number 6 on the list is one that kind of confuses me sometimes.
Yeah.
It's Sandman number 1.
Yeah, and forgive our confusion. Our confusion is only because this is not a book that we grew up reading.
No, and for me, I'm a big Justice Society of America fan, and the Sandman I know was the guy who wore the trench coat, the gas mask. That's the one I recognize by name.
And shout out to whoever corrected us in the comments of, I don't know how many shows ago, where we thought they were the same character, and now we know that they're not.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
And so now, did you see the trailer?
I haven't watched it yet, but if you go online, go to Geek Life Comics on Instagram, you can watch the trailer there.
We try to keep up with the hottest news.
Absolutely.
But the Sandman is not really Sandman. His name is Dream.
Dream. He's also known as Morpheus, I believe.
And he was in the Matrix.
Well, we're all in the Matrix, guys, right?
Did you get trapped in the Matrix?
I'm not trapped.
So do you think it's gonna be something to watch? This has a big following.
You know what? Honestly, man, like this is something that I personally slept on. It was through my lack of knowledge for it that I didn't appreciate it when I was younger. Now this is something that I'm probably gonna hunt down in trade paperback form and like just get caught up and read.
And if you ever picked up a Sandman, it is kind of dark and dreary, and I just never could get in with the flow of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. You know, say what you want to say about it, but I was never a fan of their covers. And unfortunately, in this hobby, like you do judge a book by its cover, right?
I like that one. Can I say bada bing?
Bada bing.
Bada bing.
Alright guys, number 5 today is Avengers number 55.
Right.
Now, this is a key issue for 2 main reasons. 1, it's the first appearance of Ultron.
Right.
And 2, it's the 3rd appearance of one of the dudes that played... Dane Whitman, that played Black Knight.
Who's in Eternals.
And bada bing, he's in Eternals. Shout out to Jon Snow. That's who's playing him. Any of you Game of Thrones heads out there. So this book has been slowly catching heat.
Well, you gotta think the first appearance of the Black Knight is getting ridiculous. The Eternals is about to come out,
which is the Black Knight number 1, right? Right. Yeah.
So and there's been 3 characters with the Black Knight name. Okay. But Dane Whitman is the one from the Eternals. Okay. So you get double bang: the first appearance of Ultron and the 3rd appearance of Black Knight, so you can get on that level.
Yeah. So this is a key issue that, you know, you would want to have in your collection.
But you slept on What If this week. And what happens in What If, man, when Ultron goes toe-to-toe with the Watcher, they're thinking that Ultron's going to come back. Because once again, everybody's wondering if What If is canon.
You think or people are thinking that Ultron might come back in the MCU?
Right.
Really?
So this is why this book is hot. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, Ultron got destroyed. So this makes me wonder if rumors are true and the secret wars are coming to the MCU.
But can you truly destroy artificial intelligence?
Ooh.
I don't know if you can.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? Ooh.
Eggs.
Number 4 on our list is Avengers number 257, the first appearance of Nebula.
Yo, I don't understand how certain keys aren't worth more money.
They get slept under the radar. You can get the first appearance of Jubilee, which is a major X-Men character, for around $12.
Still, yeah, that's
still
crazy.
To this day.
That's crazy.
I've seen one go in auction for $4. Jubilee.
I don't understand. So this book, there's been a lot of like Nebula love in the collecting world.
The last 3 weeks, I was not into that character. I liked her in Guardians.
I like her more in the movies than I ever did in the comics.
So, now she is catching just mad love. And Gunn said himself that Mantis and Nebula will play a huge role in Guardians 3.
So, this is a spec book, I'm assuming. And people are trying to get all these books in before the movie comes out. So, when you're collecting for that purpose, how long should you hold on to these books for?
It depends. Collecting for spectatorship, saying it is like the stock market. Okay. You have your short-term buys and your long-term buys. Yeah. So if you go to geeklife.com, I wrote a whole article about it. So if you buy something, Amazing Spider-Man 300.
That's a long-term investment.
Right, because that is going to hold its money. Value. So I'm saying, but only going to increase.
A mediocre movie.
Exactly. It was whack. I'm saying, so it's going to hold its value. Right? But the first appearance of Nebula, I would catch while the iron's hot. I'm going to buy it low, sell it high, and make my profit right from there. Because when the movie comes out and it all dies down, people are not going to care about this book anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm usually right.
All right. Number 3 on the list today is Fantastic Four number 358. This is the first appearance of what I think you pronounce his name is Payback?
Right.
Payback?
Bionically engineered Super Skrull.
Yeah, so there's been more and more speculation in the Skrull world in regards to the MCU. We've seen a couple of them in the movies already, and we think Secret Invasion is coming.
Right.
So they're going to play a more important role in the future of the movies.
I'm wondering how they're going to put Secret Invasion just as a Disney Plus show. I just don't know if he's going to get the love. That would be like this massive event to me.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's genius what they're doing with the MC shows and movies in general. I think they can have the massive crossover events in the shows because they'll combine all the different characters from all the other different shows, as well as putting in some of the cinematic characters that we know and love.
I have been pretty impressed. So one thing I have learned is to have faith in Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and see where this rock and roll goes. So, but this is also one of those, this is what we just talked about, a quick flip.
Okay, yeah, so this is something that you don't hold on to. Would you get it graded? So
No.
Flip it? No?
Not one of these books. You got to think, right now, it takes 12 years to get a book back from anybody. Then you pay, you know what I'm saying, so you pay $50 in 12 months of your life to get this book back, which can, and if it's not, the rumor is not true, you wasted your time.
Yeah, that's so true.
Man, I'm good at this. Number 2 on this list is Boys number 24. This is where we see the school ran by Vought of their wannabe superheroes.
Yeah, this is a dope Animal House homage cover. If you remember the movie from what was it, the 80s or the 70s?
We were all not here like you were.
It's a dope cover. I like this cover. This has been on the list before in the past. It's coming back now because I guess there's
Amazon bought a full season.
Okay.
So
so is this a spinoff or a full season?
It's a spinoff
Of The Boys season.
No. It is going to be its own show.
Okay.
And what's going to mess me up, Vought can't handle superheroes. How are they going to handle a bunch?
young superheroes in the school?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be fun to watch. Big fan of the show.
Boys
I
is
still
tight.
need to finish it, but what I've seen so far is dope.
Exactly. So this is going to be interesting. It kind of reminds me of Strange Academy. It has several first appearances. If it blows up, now this one I might hold on to. The Boys 24, I might hold on to just for a little while and see if the show is successful.
Now,
Then sell it.
does this school have its own comic, or is it just strictly in the boys' world?
It's just in the boys' world.
Okay.
So I expect a comic to be coming from this very, very soon,
Yeah, that makes sense.
which will make this cover and this comic spike
Big time.
big time.
All right, today's number one is one that totally caught me off guard. Not because I didn't know about this book, but just how popular it became, like, overnight.
This was the number 1 sought after book of last week.
So this is the number 1 book on our list this week is Gun Honey number 1. Now, this just came out, and the one that's our number 1 is the 1 in 25 variant.
Which is almost impossible to find right now.
It's a dope cover. I love it.
All the covers are dope. I'm saying they are so bootylicious. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, these are dope covers. There's going to be a TV show, which is kind of crazy how quickly these comic book properties start becoming...
It hasn't even come out yet.
It hasn't even come out yet, and there's already, like, show talk.
Right. And shout out to the community on Instagram. They put me onto this book.
Okay.
Because I was out on the hunt like every Wednesday. And all of a sudden I checked my Instagram. Boom. So I had to go pick me up a bunch of copies.
Nice.
Right now, it's a good time to pick it up. It's still going for cover price.
Okay.
Now, the problem is, can you find it?
Yeah, can you find this particular cover?
Right. I have a few I might sell you if you're nice to your boy.
Be nice.
All day, every day. So this story is about a young lady who breaks out of jail, but she helps somebody else get out of jail.
Okay.
And so she's this major arms dealer. And now she's hired by the government to chase down the dude she helped.
That's crazy. This sounds really dope.
This is one of your TV shows all day.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This is like, Department of Truth and all that.
Yeah.
Conspiracy and spies and all that joint.
I love it. I love it.
Did you watch Magnum PI as you grew up?
I watched it when I was older.
Okay,
But
see,
yeah.
'cause it seems like that. If he could, he'd be a ninja, you know what I'm saying, in the armed forces,
I would.
keeping all the secrets of America. But then he can't show up to recording on time. Well, at least we got it done this week. Saying, this is your show. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich. And as always, I'm saying, mad flavor. Player.
Be good, everybody.